Thank you so much for being here, Scott.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Of course. And I know that you're well known for other films, other documentaries that you've done, but the most recent one that you're focusing on is going to be based off of a series of true events, the pandemic, the controversy around vaccines. And I saw that you described this as a social political thriller. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, we started, the film is Shot in the Arm, and we started the process in 2019, actually, a year before anybody had heard of COVID-19. And when we had record-breaking measles outbreaks in the state of New York, in New York City and Washington State. And that film felt like a very worthy subject for a film. How did we get to a place where measles was declared eliminated in the United States in 2000? Why are we seeing these record-breaking measles outbreaks? And one of the biggest reasons was lower vaccine rates, and those lower vaccine rates happening because of misinformation and disinformation around vaccines. So, excuse me, we thought we had a pretty important film in that alone, and then COVID happened, and it went to this other place where we pivoted to including my family in lockdown as sort of representing all of us, everyone in this incredible once-in-a-century pandemic. And it became not just a film about vaccines and disinformation, but really a film about the social contract, about like what have we all agreed to do in society to have a functioning world and not take advantage of each other.
When I saw the trailer that you had for the film, it's just something that I think people will really enjoy watching. It's so relevant. We're still overcoming COVID right now. And I saw a phrase that described the film. You said you want to replace cynicism with healthy curiosity. Do you think that you were able to do that with this project? Do you think that people will be able to walk away with a new perspective, especially people that have that vaccine hesitancy that we were talking about?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. Thank you. Yeah, to the difference, trying to distinguish between the difference between healthy curiosity, healthy skepticism is another word for it, versus cynicism. We're living through a time where cynicism is not just rampant; it's almost become popular in a way, that people think, oh, it's cool to be cynical and think that all the systems are rigged and everybody stinks and I can't trust anything. It's like, oh, that's a terrible thing. I have 2 daughters I'm raising. I would never want them to be raised cynical. I want them to be raised skeptical. Question everything. Question my film. Question Shot in the Arm, and go see, is the information in the film valid? Is the data in the film valid? Is Scott working from a place of bias? And we worked very, very hard to get the data exactly right. So I would be honored, and I've seen some early reactions to the film, that people are inspired to embrace skepticism and fight against cynicism. But I would be incredibly honored if generations watching this film could see skepticism as good and cynicism as really a poison.
For the people that are watching here on Eye on the Desert, that are hearing about it for the first time, where can they go watch it? Will it be playing during the Palm Springs International Film Festival?
Yes, we're honored to be back at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, and we are having our world premiere today at 4 p.m. at the Palm Springs Museum, a beautiful museum, by the way. Such an honor to play there. And tomorrow, Saturday at 9:45 at the Regal Cinema, and then Monday at 2:45 in the afternoon at the Mary Pickford.
Incredible. Well, thank you again for stopping by Eye on the Desert. And if people want more information, and again, if they want to see those dates and when they can catch you in person for those Q&As, they can always check out psfilmfest.org. Again, thank you so much, Scott, for being here today.
Thanks for having me.